A lot of the things that really improve your results aren't the super exciting new techniques. It's doing a lot of things.
Okay, so I'm here at the EMC 2023 conference in Brighton, just about to give my talk, which is going to be on Facebook ads. Facebook ads cheat codes is actually the title. So really excited to do it, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm around for the break because I'm 11. I need to go to the AV desk at the back in the place.
So I feel like I should be asking what's going on today then.
So in a couple of hours, I'll be speaking at the EMC 2023 conference in Brighton, talking about some Facebook ad stuff, hopefully some useful info, and yeah, see how it goes.
Just the first two. Interest, medium, podcast, and food. When you start thinking about psychographics versus demographics, what's the big difference? What do you think the big difference is just looking at these two lists side to side? You can shout it out. One of them is personal. You're cheating, sir, but you're also paying attention. I love that.
Weirdly, considering the Thursday was a big day, I'd say splurge.
Well, we did miss the morning ones. They might have been
Maybe
really good. Talk about the what?
About speakers?
What, this morning?
Okay, who do we just have?
Just had Helen Tudor, talking about LinkedIn.
Hi guys, here I am on stage. Give me a whoop. Yes!
She was really good actually. She was like really casual in her delivery, which I really liked. Just someone be very, she like did it really well, a very British way of being self-deprecating and reducing the barrier to entry. So I thought she was really good.
Do you want to talk through the plan? So, timing,
Yeah?
what's going on?
Yeah. So it's about 10:45 at the moment. We'll talk for about half an hour and then do about 15 minutes Q&A at the end. So yeah, so try and keep it simple.
What are we talking about?
What we're talking about, well, Facebook ads, of course. So just trying to give like a few tips that people can actually digest and take in. This is the third of 3 days, so people are full. So just a few simple things that people can go that could actually be really big needle movers within their Facebook ad campaigns.
Is there like got a goal for the sort of like what you want?
I do. It actually start with that. I have like a little, I have a couple of objectives. I like the idea that one person in here takes one of the tips that I provide and uses it, and it is a game changer for their business, and they let me know. So I'm hoping that someone will let me know. So I'm going to ask that in the actual thing itself. Like, if you do this and it works, let me know. I'd be interested to know.
Why did you get 500 more subscribers?
If I did, yeah, maybe, yeah. What, they're not already subscribers? How rude. We will see.
So I'm not hearing other.
Yeah.
Were you in there for my bit then? Looking forward to it, mate?
Yeah. I was, I'm really impressed with like Helen just this morning. She was really good, wasn't she?
Mate, she was so nervous yesterday. All day yesterday, she was here. She was like, "Why is the stage is big and all this?" And we was like, "Has she ever presented before?" Because I've seen her like do a little video and stuff, so I thought she can present. She got up there and she smashed it.
That was something. Mine's probably going to be about half an hour, and I was going to do a Q&A at the end.
Perfect.
Just wanted to let you know about the mics.
I'll be there. I'll come up and manage it for you.
Yeah, cool.
So just come through me. You guys can come down. Okay. Ben's going to come here probably about 20 past. Yeah. He's due on about 22, quarter 2. So about 20 past, he's going to come here, find you, get him mic'd up.
Excellent. You could be a slides, yeah?
Yeah.
Fish has got them.
Fish has got them.
So I'll see you at 20.
Yeah, cool. We'll go do that then. We'll come back and let's go have a look. Otherwise, what I'll do, which I always do with slides, is I end up explaining like before the slide, if that makes sense. Like I just I go to a slide, just explain the whole topic.
You're just going through your notes.
Yeah.
Spoilers. So is it fairly similar to like a YouTube?
I've thought about it from a YouTube video standpoint, but like with slides. Like I wouldn't normally do slides, but like this could absolutely be a YouTube video Like,
It's all the same.
but instead of me planning out like my bullets and explaining the points, I've got like slides. But like, it's absolutely like that's how I've thought about it in a similar structure. Like, I even thought about the title as like what would work well on my channel. It would be Facebook ads cheat codes. I thought would be a good little title, and so I thought about it that way. Okay, so just about to go on for my talk. Yeah, like a little bit nervous. I think you should feel a little bit on edge, otherwise you're going to be too relaxed. Like, you need to bring the stuff.
Starting to get a bit shaky, you know? I mean, I'm a little bit...
So yeah, a little bit, but not too bad, under control. I got 5 different, what I call Facebook ad cheat codes, things that you can easily implement that can make a massive difference to your Facebook ad performance. So I imagine most people in this room have run Facebook ads in the past or will be in the future. And yeah, it's all based on the stuff we do with clients. We work with clients all the time, and we create their campaigns, manage them, optimize them, get the best results possible. Yeah, maybe we might even get a few clients out of it, who knows?
Yeah, used to talk into a camera and sometimes a dog in the corner, so it's a lot more people than I'm used to. How many have ever seen a video of mine, just out of interest? Just show of hands. Okay. Hopefully it didn't wreck your ad campaigns or anything like that. So if you have seen me before, I do have legs. In all my videos, it's just a torso. I wanted to give you some simple things that you can actually implement relatively easily, but can have a massive impact on the performance of your ad campaigns. A lot of the things that really improve your results aren't the super exciting new techniques. They aren't the fancy added bits. It's doing a lot of the basics really well, like really well. These are things that we will look to implement with our clients and that we hope get fantastic results. So yes, I think there's going to be a bit of a Q&A now. Matt's coming on.
First of all, please. Okay, so what we're going to do, we take a couple of questions. So, have we got a mic runner? Raise your hands for questions. Yes, Brendan at the back, I can see. Let's take a couple of questions.
Hey, thanks ever so much. My question for yourself is, we run a maternity and newborn photography company.
Yep.
We run what we call lazy lead forms, which is the Facebook forms rather than landing page.
Yep.
We contact people our aim is within 60 seconds of them coming in through automation. So the first part will just be an automation text message to ask a question.
Okay.
And once we get a response, then it gets handed over to a human to carry that on. But even with their instant responders, we get so much drop-off of people where they just don't respond. They don't carry on the conversation. What do you think might be the reason why people have filled in a form 60 seconds ago and then don't continue the communication when we're offering something that they've just said they're interested in?
Yeah, so first thing is just to accept that that's going to happen. Like, a lot of people are going to do that. You just got to work with it. So that would be the first part. But I do think that there's probably more you could be doing in follow-up. I love the 60-second automated text message, but I would be also looking other ways of contacting them. How quickly can you also call as opposed to just waiting for that response? Are they more likely to respond to a call than a text message? Maybe not. Are you more likely to make contact if you do both? Yes. So that would be what I would say, is try other ways of contacting them as well quickly, and you'll get a better conversion rate. If you still feel like you're not getting enough follow through from that point, it's probably because they're not as interested in the offer as you want them to be. So I'd really look to beef up that introductory offer. You might need to make a bit less money on that. You might need to do something more to get them in, and then work on generating that back and more on the back end, is how I'd approach it.
Great. Another question down there.
Hi, thank you for all the knowledge that you've shared today. It's been amazing. question in regards to you saying do 40 over 4.
40 ads instead of 4 is what I've put on here. It's not too much extra effort because you're just duplicating it, changing the copy in the next one, duplicating it, change the copy in the next one. You can do the same in the creative. It's not that complicated.
How are you splitting sort of ad spend over that? And the second part of that question would be, would you put pricing on an advert directly to flush out the people that can't afford the service? Sort of a money-based question, really.
Yeah, so if I do the pricing one first, so if pricing is a selling point of yours, like that's a competitive advantage of whatever it is that you have to offer over your competitors, absolutely stick it in there. So that's just an aside point because it didn't quite sound like you were more worried about wasting time. It really depends on where your bottleneck is. So if you've got extra capacity to take sales calls, no, we'd leave it off. They can find that out later because we're not worried about our sales guys maybe taking up a bit of time with prospects that aren't likely to go on and convert. If that is a bottleneck of yours, like we've got 2 sales guys, they're maxed out, then yeah, we would look to filter out more people earlier on. So I would look at it from like a funnel perspective, as it were. Where's our bottleneck? Where do we want to sort of choke that so we only let through the qualified ones? But one of the disadvantages with, say, putting pricing initially for something like a service that's maybe a bit more premium, a bit more high-end, yes, it will put off people that can't afford it. It might also put off people that can afford it. I think that's why people are often reluctant. That's like the natural reluctance to put pricing on something is someone sees it initially and they go, oh, no, I can't do that. But actually, if they went through the process and they spoke to your sales team and they were like, yeah, this is all excited, they saw some case studies and testimonials, maybe they decide they do have the money. So that's how I think about that. Oh, sorry, what was the first part again? Just want to say it quickly. Oh, ad spend. Oh, okay, yeah, so you don't test them all at once. Out of those 40, we're probably going to find 5, 6 that do well, and we're going to, in that sort of scenario, separate those out so they have individual budgets, because we're really looking to match the messaging with the people that feel like they identify with that messaging, if that makes sense.
So how long are you running the ads for before you see like that one's doing well? What's your sort of limit or ad spend? How much time or how much money are you spending on it before you go, no, that one's crap or that one's doing really well?
That's a really good question. I get that. It's probably the single most common like question I get asked in comments on videos. I don't look at time. I don't even really look at ad spend. We look at how many conversions have been generated and how far off our target are we. So if we've run an ad for 3 days and we need a cost per purchase of £15, if we're at £45, like that can go straight away. If we're at £18 and our target's £15, we're going to give that more time. I know it's a bit of an unsatisfactory answer. There's not like we run ads for 7 days and then we check it. It's much more how far off our target are we? Do we think we can get this individual ad or ad set underneath our target CPA? If we think that's possible, we'll give it a lot longer. So it's much more around how many conversions we generated. Have we generated enough for this to be statistically significant or close to? Yes. How far off our target are we? Those are the questions we're looking at.
Great answer. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Mr. Ben Heath, please.
If you were to build out a roof design, what would be the structure be and the ad creative?
Ad creative, it would be nicely designed video with some before and after in it, showing work, ideally showing work that roofer has done if you can. You probably know amongst your clients which one's doing really nice work. Do they work on really nice properties, something like that? Hire them to work a couple of days with one of them, get some nice before and afters, show the guys doing what they do. Nice, yeah, get someone doing that who knows what they're doing, have a drone. And then you're going to want an introductory offer with something like a roofer would be like a free survey. Is that what you're using now? Yeah, so that's pretty straightforward. The creative's going to be more important in terms of them, because everyone offers a free survey, free quote. Then see, so you offer a free quote? Yeah, I would change that to a free survey if you can get your roofers to actually do that. That's a much more powerful offer. Because there'll be lots of people that don't know if they've got a roof problem. They'd be like, a bit of damp there, I'm not sure if we need it. So that sounds like a small thing, but that'd be quite a big change. Contacting the leads. Yes. Whether you do that yourself or you hire someone. Do you do that now or the roofers do it?
We're not right now, but it's something we're doing.
Yeah, so that's a huge one. Yeah. Because I imagine what you get with your roofers with churning is they're going, the leads don't pick up, they're not very good, all of that. So contacting those leads and basically getting them to the point where they've got the free survey booked in. Yeah. So then the roofer you can sync up your calendar, the roofer just looks at his calendar and goes, I've got like 4 free surveys this week. Yeah. Deal, I'm in. How you generate the leads? Instant forms or send them to landing pages? Instant forms, so that's fine, so there's nothing there? No, that'd be fine. The roofer's not doing anything until they turn up for the free survey. Yeah. So that's fine. And then from then it's them. Like, there's nothing more you can really do.
Nice. Okay.
That
So
makes sense?
pretty much get some videos made, some professional videos.
Really professional videos. It's worth the cost.
Have a difference, and then separate that by ad set, so you can say, oh, look,
If you can.
resonate more of the flat roofs or the tiled instead of the slate.
So if someone sees a video ad and they're like, oh, that's got. Exactly, that's a flat roof. It's not for me.
Yeah.
I've got really steep roofs. It sounds small, but it makes a big difference.
Would you say that this matters if the size of the audience as well? So if you're in a place like Brighton that's got 300,000 people, are you going to get enough data between the ad sets to actually look at that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
You will. Yeah. That wouldn't concern me.
I'm going to take that in.
Am I a bit too boring? Am I a bit too subdued? Should I pump it up? But like, that's just not me.
I'll tell you what, I'll come on with a comment next week on one of your videos and say, oh, the calmness.
So yeah, just spoke at the EMC 2023 conference in Brighton. So if you like this sort of content, we could do more of this. Let me know. It'll be really, your feedback's always useful, so pop it in the comments. And yeah, subscribe for more.
It feels like I'm filming a Gary Vee video.
Really? Yeah. That's what it'd be like if he walked in here. He'd be like leaving a little bit of honey out. Yeah. Just the wasps just descend.